who forgives you all your sins and heals your diseases. Psalm 103 verses 3. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. A video is dedicated to all my Ghanaians in the diaspora. We are going to make fufu with a very easy ingredient that we can find in all supermarkets around us. The ingredients are potatoes, plantain, and some potato starch. Very easy, but yet it tastes like the fufu that we made back home. So if you are in Sweden especially, this is the potato starch that you have to go for. And it's in every store available, Lidl, Ika, the like, you can find this. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to peel off my potatoes and the plantains as well. Plantains are everywhere now, even Willy's has it, Ika has it, everywhere. So just grab 2 plantain maximum and just cut them into smaller pieces. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. After cutting the potatoes and the plantain into smaller pieces like this, I'll go ahead and rinse it with cold water and make sure it's very nice and clean. And please make sure you cut them into smaller pieces, especially if you're using a regular blender, okay? You see how golden the potatoes is looking already? Most times when I do not get access to plantain, I use potatoes alone in this recipe, and it works very well. Okay, so I'm going to rinse it very well, put it in a pot and add a good amount of water, put it on fire, make sure it cooks until it's semi-cooked. We do not want to overcook this very much. Just 7 minutes on fire and you are good to go. You are able to break the potatoes easily with your hands, then it's time for you to just make sure you put it in your blender and add just a tiny little bit of water. Make sure your blender is powerful enough to grind it. That's why we cooked it a little bit, okay? And you can go ahead and use the raw one, but I just do not like the aftertaste or after smell of it. It just smells raw and I do not like it at all. So that's why I cook it a little bit, just to get rid of that smell, okay, so that it smells and tastes more like fufu. Okay, so once I'm done blending it, it should be nice and smooth as you see, and it shouldn't be runny. Okay, it should be nice and thick, just like puree. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll go ahead and put it in my pot and put it on fire again. That's why you do not have to overly cook it, because you're going to cook it again on fire for just about 10 minutes. And you see how thick it is? That's how we want it to be. We want our fufu to be nice and soft. We do not want it to end up looking like this. It shouldn't be runny at all. And our binding ingredient is going to be our potato starch. And as you can see, I did not use too much of it because it's going to be very hard if you decide to add too much of the potato starch. Okay, so I added just 1/4 cup of it with a little touch of water. You can as well go ahead and throw it in, but the thing is, you might end up with a lumpy fufu, which we do not appreciate at all. So go ahead and just mix it with a little touch of water and throw it in here. 10 apply some heat and you're going to get that beautiful stretchy original Ghanaian fufu that you have been craving for. Note, the more starch you use, the harder it becomes. If you want your fufu to be very hard, like a pusim, you want to go ahead and then add a little bit more of the potato starch. If not, and you want your fufu nice and soft like I do, go ahead and use this same measurement, and you will be good to go, nice and soft, just like what you always do back home. It's so good, and I absolutely love my fufu. It's nice, very stretchy. I just hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Look how beautiful it looks. Lately, anytime that I read the ingredients of the fufu flour that we've been consuming here, I mean, it's not giving. There are so many things added to just cassava and plantain, which I think is so unnecessary. So if you have these ingredients, please make sure you try this at home. At least you know what you're eating, right? So yes, this brings us to the end. I really hope that you enjoyed. I used this few potatoes and plantain, and it was able to serve good 3 portions of fufu. So yes, go ahead and adjust your portion to your preference, and you're going to enjoy your fufu together with your family. Look how beautiful, soft it looks. So soft, very stretchy, and so delicious. Go ahead and serve yourself with any soup of choice. Today we're going with our light soup. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you're going to give it a try, and if you did, please give me a like, comment below, and share with your friends and family. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.